Everybody, welcome to Suarez HQ. It's great to see you. Thank you for joining us. Well, we've got lots of cool things to do tonight, including finishing, hopefully, the painting that we started last week, which was, if you were here, pretty awesome if I say so myself. So, without further ado, let's run some titles and we'll see you in 30 seconds. Okay, we are back. Fantastico. So we're going to cue some music up. Now, I just want to check in with Adi to make sure we're okay. Dude, my browser is not playing on YouTube. Is it playing for you? Just going to check, guys. Good evening, Facebook. It is running. Mine is doing absolutely nothing. So bear with me a second, guys. It wouldn't be us, would it, if we didn't have some technical problems? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Oh, look, it's playing adverts. Hurrah. Right, just give us one sec. Well, 3 seconds, actually, guys, and I'll be right with you. Make sure we're not messing up anything. There we go. Okay, we are streaming. Right. How are you doing, everybody? Is everybody good? Right, I'm just... Are we sharing? Yes, we're live. Okay, Joseph Span is here on Facebook. Good evening. Share amongst your friends. Tell everyone where we are, what we're doing, because we're going to be doing something utterly spectacular. If you were here last week, well done you. If you weren't, shame on you, because you missed an absolute corker. We may have what it only looks like put 4 rings on a canvas. Oh my, did we have a good old fun and educational evening. So we're going to carry that on tonight. We're going to let's have a walk around, shall we? Okay, choose us a camera, buddy. Let's tell me which camera we're going to go to next. We've done corner cam, so that's fine. Right, overhead cam. Hey, how are we all doing? Let's go around this side and give you a proper thumbs up. Yes, as you can see from what's going on here, we're going to be filling everything in the middle tonight. We're going to be making lots of great patterns. We're going to be having spectacular colours, lots of different techniques. You're going to be asking a ton of questions. We're going to answer as many as possible. Get this link, share it out wherever you are, make all your calls out on your social networks and get everybody tuned in, because this is going to be an absolute stonker. There we go. Right, so we're on PTZ camera over there. Lift it up. There we go. Happy days. Now, we've shifted this over this week so we can give you the long view of it. So we've been messing about a lot this afternoon with camera angles and with light angles. It's incredibly shiny, this. There is going to be a bit of reflection, but we've been working on colours. I say we. Adi's been doing it because he's always doing that and he's working very hard. This, ladies and gents, is our canvas tonight. And finally, let's go to chest cam. Whoop, whoop. And we are functioning correctly tonight. Yes. Okay. Okay, so chest cam is our first person view camera. Again, if you're new and you haven't seen this before, please ask as many questions as you want. We're here to help you have some fun tonight. Okay, brilliant. So we are almost ready to get painting. We're going to crack on, get going. No messing about tonight. Lots to do, guys. So I hope you've pulled up a chair, got yourself nice and comfortable, and got a pint of something or a coffee or whatever it is that you take. We're going to do a couple of hellos. Should we do that just before we get started? Let's get in randomly then, and we'll go straight to Facebook. And we've got Jackie Johnson, good evening, and Steve Nicholson is here. Hunter Young has come from Ohio. Stuart and Nana are also watching as well. Hi guys, Denise Weeks is also here. Ian Holmes, Alex Archer. Hey dude, Alex is here. Hi guys, we saw Alex's client up in down in Essex. Must be. So correct me if I'm wrong, Alex, but it was very nice, and she makes a mean bacon sandwich, so thank you very much for that. It was great to see you, and thanks for tuning in tonight. Okay, Zane Taylor, Andre, Andrea Tokic. All right. Hello, Andrea. How you doing? So that's great. So we're hello to everybody on Facebook. Hopefully the subtitles are also going to do their work tonight. And over on YouTube, who have we got? We got Helen. Oh, how is France, Helen? Helen's got two paintings now? I'm not sure. James has joined us. Maybe another red. Yes, indeed. Richard Wills is taking a break from painting and doing his illustrations. Denise as well joined us on Facebook. Fantastic. Funny Fox as ever is here. Ian Holmes, excuse me, has joined us. Daisy Longmire is here. Now, who else have I seen creeping in the background? To an Essence. Yes, Angela Smith. Trina the Rita. A.Go is in Atlanta. Hey, how are you? Artfish42. Nancy Stone. Have we already said hello? I'm not sure if we have. Shannon and Zane. I know we already said hello. Yona Shearer has also joined us. Wow, we've got everybody in the house. Zach and Henry and Cameron is here. Oh, she's got 3 paintings, Helen. Wow, I'd forgotten. Sitting outside of the garden, got 3 paintings. Boom. Helen, you're a superstar. Right, guys. Oh, Daz has just joined us. And Aladdin and Ken Powers has also joined us on Facebook. This is awesome, guys. Shall we get going? Dude, can you pop us onto chess cam, please? Right, so here we go onto chess cam, guys. Let me line up our super duper friends for this evening. We've got a beautiful, deep, rich purple. Check that bad boy out. How nice is that? We're going in with We're going with accents of rocket red, because this is what happens when you look over there. Look, it's sort of gone a bit, it does kind of fade in a little bit, so we're going to go with no diluted rocket red this evening. Fluorescent, fantastic. And we're also going with traffic red. Hopefully, please, James Simmons. We've got a gorgeous orange, my favourite colour. Let's get in there, ooh, 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 with some lime green. It wouldn't be a Suarez broadcast without some of the gorgeous metallic gold. Oh yes. Now, the yellow lovers amongst you, anybody fancy a bit of melon yellow? I think so. That's going to look sensational. That's going on as well. We got the usual suspects. We're going for a great big 2.5 litre tin of pure white. That's going to look pretty amazing. And if we've got a little bit of time, we're going to introduce one of my new favourites, which is a hybrid between purple, pink and burgundy. And for the technical amongst you, it's RAL4004 if you want to have a look up on that. And I think we may even finish off dun, 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 with a drop of Suarez Blue. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've gone in double digits, guys. We've gone in with 10 colours. Oh my lordy lordy, should we just get going? I think we should. Right then, okay, we're going to keep dropping on and off YouTube and on Facebook, depending on where you're viewing this from this evening. So we're going to do some big hellos as we go on and try and mention as a lot of you and as many people as we possibly can this evening. And we're going straight from Cannes tonight. There's a few little highlights along the way, which I'm going to try and talk to you about. So right this second now, we're going to get the first lot of paint on the canvas. Here we go. This is what we've all waited a week for. And we're going straight in with the hybrid. Let's do this. So which camera are we on, buddy? Okay, fantastic. So let's go on the overhead. Here you can see me now going straight in there. And here I want to try and accentuate all these gorgeous arcs. So the first set of sweeping colours is going to be following the lines. So if we're ready, let's build this all up into this gorgeous crescendo. So here we go. Okay, let's get the first one on. Nice. Bit wayward. So, good question from Zane Taylor. Thank you, Zane. How wet or dry is the canvas after a week? Well, this is pretty dry. Most things only take around about 4 days to sufficiently cure long enough to allow us to move it. So this one was no exception because there wasn't a huge volume of paint on it, Zane. So actually what we were able to do is pin it up. Can we get a corner camera second, buddy? So we actually pinned it on here, and you can see that on a little video. So if you head on to any of the social networks, I posted a video last night, 25 seconds, of me starting to paint this beautiful, unbelievable star thing made out of blue and purples. And we pinned it up here, Zane, so we were okay to pin it up while we did that for a couple of days. Right, we're just going to pop the extractor on, guys, so if it all goes a little bit quiet, we'll get my microphone back on straight away, alright? We have this odd little thing going on with the extractor where it cancels my voice out. So let's see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Testing, testing. We're back in the room, yay! We always get this problem, don't we, when we put the extractor on, it knocks all the microphones out. Goodness me, eh? Thanks, dude. Right, of course, obviously the most important person we haven't said hello to yet is AD out in control. Would you like to say hello to everyone, dude?
Hello everybody, how you doing? What a warm evening it is for us here. It's a balmy 85 degrees in here, so Fahrenheit that is. Obviously not centigrade, otherwise I'd be boiling. But yeah, good evening. Good to see you all.
There we go. It wouldn't be a live stream without the main man, would it? Okay, so that's good. Okay, marvellous. Right, so we are colour number 2 in. At the moment we're just laying down some of the darker colours, because what I want to try and do is just build this into these kind of crescendo in the middle, let everything sort of come out. So it's all going to be pulled in and then pushed out again, if that makes any kind of sense. Okay, right. Now, what we've done over last week, if you were here last week, and if you weren't, shame on you, back of the class, then we had a few issues with colour, and it was just down to really the overhead camera that you're seeing now, and it wasn't being able to interpret the colours correctly. So we've worked on that this afternoon, and hopefully got a better colour match for you. And we've knocked off a couple of lights and moved them around to try and help the sensors in the way that they pick things up. Okay, hope that makes some sense. Right then, okay, who's up for a drop of orange? This happens to be, I don't want this can to end, it's just so, look. I hope you're picking that, it is just the most beautiful orange. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Right, okay, we're going to get some of that. But again, like everything else, I need to dispense this. Just pop some into the cup. Now, the only reason I'm using these plastic tumblers is because it just makes life a little bit easier and it gives you a bit more control as to where it's going to go. Now, at the moment, as you can see on the long shot now, this is all about just getting the paint on the canvas. Now, I've got quite a bit of work time here, guys, because it's very, very thick. It's not diluted, so it's not as if it's going to start drying very quickly. So the manoeuvring of these is going to be something I could do for quite a while. So I'm not too worried about not doing anything to this just for a minute. In case you thought, Ed, it's going to dry, man, come on. So with this now, I'm going to do some sweeps towards the outside of the arcs and a couple on the inside. Now the main reason for this is because when I put the rocket red, which is the fluorescent one on, I want it to sort of mould into this orange as well, okay? Because it's kind of in that orangey red kind of border. So let's get some of this on where it's kind of going to go. I'm probably going to get the scraper out towards the edges. That's better, because I want to start and flatten some of this out shortly, but not right at the moment. So again, I'm just trying to be reasonably accurate with where this goes on the canvas. Okay, beautiful. And now I want to get some of this in the centre. So let's get some through the middle. Nice, double nice, yeah, I'm liking that. Liking that a lot. Woo! Okay. Right, let's get the lid back on that. I'm going to be returning back to that at some point. Okay, phew, I'm sweating already. Actually, I should just leave it like that. Haha, I'm only joking. Right, where are we at, guys? I need to change gloves. Right, that's looking really nice on the screen. I can see it on the phone as well. Amina, Sherry Reed are watching on Facebook. Hi guys. And a greetings from Evesham, said Stuart. Haha, sunny Evesham. Right, okay, boom, boom, boom. There's a lot of pumpkins, says Carl Miles on YouTube. The Rita 250, I don't know what it means. Do you always use the best emojis? Yeah, hi everyone. Oh, everyone's just having a chat with everyone. Now, guys, would you like to know something while I get the next colour out? Well, let me tell you while I mix up the rocket red. A certain celebrity, may or may not be watching, was seen in the and posted into the daily newspapers here in the UK wearing the Suarez face masks. How cool is that? I'll tell you, it's very. Gentleman by the name of Nick Knowles, who we know from doing the TV shows of that we appeared on the Home is Where the Artist shows, and also he's a daytime presenter and a primetime presenter, here on the BBC in the UK. So yeah, he was pictured wearing our face masks, and that hit the national newspapers. I might also like to say that we're also supplying the team on location for a program called DIY SOS. Yes, we'll be giving them face masks as well. So more Suarez on the TV. And guys, while we're on the subject of face masks, just got to tell you which camera, buddy, which camera? I'm too excited. I've got to stop for a second. 10 brand new designs available today. They're amazing. Amy's going to queue them up for you now on the site, just for you to have a little look at. Okay, so what you'll see on the screen now is the Teespring store, and as he scrolls down the page, you'll see 10 brand new mask designs. Ooh, yes! Look at those beauties. And then Amy's going to pop the link into the comments if you want to go and have a little look. So they're fully washable, reusable, and they've got a barrier on the inside, and they fit like a dream. They're gorgeous. I know a lot of you have bought them already, but just wanted to tell you about the 10 designs that we've just put in today. So expanding the range a little bit. There we go. Got any questions on that? Please do let us know. Okay, brilliant, fantastic. So what I was just going to say with the orange, now we're going to go in. It's a hands and knees job. It had to happen, didn't it? Just going to go in with a little bit of rocket red here and there. Funny you should. So Nancy, yes, we should have a clothing line. It's just funny you should say that. Actually, we are working on that. These things take quite a while to develop, and you know, like with so many things, they've got to be right if you're going to put your name to it. So yes, that's definitely one thing that we are working on. But thank you for that. Okay, right. So let's. Okay, brilliant. Right, so here we go. So we've got these little. I'm not going to be too. So we're on the overhead, aren't we, buddy? Yeah. Right. So let me bring our attention to this. So I'm not going to be too worried about what goes on in the centre because we've got lots more colours to go on. What I am now want to do is just try and do something with these edges. Okay. So we're going to reintroduce this rocket red, but I don't want it to exist in its current form. I want this to kind of blend in a little bit. So we're going to use the similar tools to what we had last week. And we'll do some sweeps. And just gently now, I'm just weighting my hand to one side of the squeegee. So let's just see what we can do now. I just want to gently tease this out. And this allows me just to redefine the line. Now, also, I'll just point out this, I've not cleaned the edge of the squeegee because it's got, how do I explain this? The last time I used it, I got a lot of paint on it and the paint dries. When the paint dries, it tends to leave high and low points. So I deliberately don't want to get rid of those because I want them to form sort of these, you can see these little rivers and striations. I just really like them. They don't always suit. If you're doing a background coat or a base layer, then you tend to need to get your squeegee to be flat and precise. But you know, it's good to keep it a little bit flexible now and again, so we're just going to drag this to and from, and on the high points it won't do anything with the paint, and on the low points it's going to drag it. That kind of thing, alright? I think you get the idea. So again, we did the same on this side actually. Let's mix it up, let's go left. So left to right, not that good with my left hand. So my main focus here is just trying to get the arc as reasonably smooth as I can without messing this outside edge up. Now, you can see here I've got a little bit too much showing and sort of a little bit there, so I need to even this out. I'll be very, very careful. That's it, bring it back out, Ed, bring it back out. That's it, that's more what we want. Fortunately, I've got plenty of paint on here. And what you can't see, these tiny little nuances in my hands here. So what I'm doing basically now is I'm adjusting the pressure every time I sweep. And it's only just then that I put full pressure on. So, that's fine. And don't forget, I can always play with these edges as well by using some chemical wizardry. But for now, I just want to almost kind of deformalize them a little bit. That's it, just delineate them a little bit. So great question from Funny Fox. Thank you very much for asking that. Am I trying to get close to the original? Now, for those of you, or make something unique. Well, for those of you who may not know, this is very similar to a painting called Requiem, and Requiem was one of the most favourite ones I've done for many years, and I've always fancied having a go at doing something very similar. But I think, like with everything, it all needs to kind of stand on its own merit. I don't want anything to be an exact copy. Oh, there we go, just get that there, just 2 seconds guys and I'll be right with you. I just had to concentrate for a minute then. So I just wanted hopefully to stand on its own merit as its own work of art, even though it's heavily inspired by that particular artwork. Okay, we've got a donation. Katie Herring, good evening Katie, way!
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Katie. That's very, very kind of you. Much appreciated. We'll be able to have a frappuccino on the way home now. I'm only joking. It all goes into the tech, and we've got a lot of investment coming up soon because we're doing a lot of changes with lighting and researching lots of things like that. So thank you very much, Katie. Very kind of you. Okay, let's have a look at the mistake that I've just made. Can we all see that? Okay, look. That's me not concentrating. So I've gone way too far now on this line. So I now need to get rid of the line. So I'm having to think on my feet a little bit now. That was just too much. I did not want to do that. Oh, Ed. What are you like? Okay. There we go. Let's leave that for a second. Right, so did I hear people mentioning yellow? Let's get on with the yellow, alright? Because we've soon got to turn our attention to what's going on in the middle. And this is going to be the fun bit because I've got to get in there somehow. Right, so how about that on the chest cam? Can we see the yellow there? Nice. Melon yellow. Right, with little orangey hints in it. So let's see. Let's see what we're going to do now. I'm going to have to kneel down actually on it, aren't I? Right, okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's get a little bit there. Now it's already starting to form, look into these shapes. Lovely, let's get the yellow one. I think I want some there. I definitely think I want an accent coming down here. And I think we have to have something at the bottom, don't we? Yes. Now, interesting, let's rise that from the bottom, alright? Let's make this a yellow corner. Let's get a little dollop there. Beautiful. Happy days. Now, I think Amy's going to do a zoom on the colours in the centre. Nice. Very nice. Okay, right, so let me explain what I'm going to do now with the red. So the red is going to be a bit like a carrier. Just got to tidy this one corner up. Sorry, guys. This is where I made my mistake. Yeah, so what do I mean by that? Well, let me tell you. The whole point of a carrier is to carry the rest of the painting. So I'm probably not going to see too much red at the end of this because there's going to be a lot of red on it. Red has a very odd property. It's quite a dense paint, so it tends to sink. But what it does do, if you don't get a take on some of the other colours, i.e. it doesn't go where you want it, the red is there to sort of take up the supporting role underneath. So it's almost like a get out of jail card. So I need to make sure now that I get some of this red into where the black is, because that will form part of the structure where all the other paints may or may not go, if you see what I mean. Right, good. So we've established that. Now, running out of cups. Let's get some more, shall we? So we're going to get the red on, guys. Then we're going to have a quick look at the chat. Feel free to get your questions in. I'm already thinking about where the gold's going to go and lots of things like that. So I'm doing the cardio tonight. Look, getting a good workout. So let's go with the red here because there's quite a bit going on. Not going on here. So let's get, here we go, red going through there. I need to get maybe some here. That's fine. Don't want to get too much on. We're going to go for little soups on in the centre. And we're going to go, I think we've got to go for some here. Okay, so this is the stage where I think we need to get the quantities on. Oh, you got me back? Got me back? Yeah. Sorry, my mic was cutting out a little bit there. Boy, oh boy, this is shaping up to be one of those. I can't wait. Okay, so I think now we've got, let's count how many colours we've got. We've got 1, 2, okay, so we're 6 down, 4 to go. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've pretty much used, as you can see on chest cam, most of the other ones that we earmarked there. So we've gone red, orange, rocket red, the yellow. We've already put the burgundy and the purple back up on the shelf. So 6 down, 4 to go. Right, okay, time to change gloves. Time to breathe. So I'm just going to dry my hands because it's a little bit warm in here. Whew. Right, let's see where we're at then. So we have got Kyle Miles is loving the close-ups. Kyle, hello Kyle, how are you? Katie Cappuccino would be good to deserve it. Funny Fox years of practice. Is that about me? No idea. Okay, and who we've got then over on Facebook? Brenda. Yeah, sorry, Amy's just going to say that again, buddy? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't allow Ed to have cappuccino, unfortunately. We need to put it back into the tech. We just spent a few pennies on another camera to hopefully have a backup for the failures that we've been having recently with the GoPro. So we've had to buy another camera as per usual, and unfortunately I think it's the fumes and the heat just start to get inside these things and destroy CMOS sensors. So we're forever having to buy equipment because stuff on this stuff. So that's where we put our donations to and things like that, and try and just keep this tech going and keep it as good as we possibly can for you guys.
Well said, yes. So thank you. So it all goes into that pot, Katie, so helps us continue. Okay, Brenda, Darlene, and Bill, and Lynn, and Maimuna, they've all joined us on Facebook. Good evening, guys, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Who else have we've not said anything? K9 Hannibal says awesome with some thumbs up. And Natalie, Ed always makes me want to change from figurative to abstract. Hey, hurrah. Fantastic. Okay, brilliant. Right then, guys. Okay, so the next stage. So what I've got now, before we go into the other 4 colours now, as we have a whiz back onto chest cam for a moment, buddy. So here we go. So these 4 colours. So what I've done now, I've kept more or less to the warm kind of colours that I wanted to go for. These 4 are going to be the accents, the things that really give it that little bit of pop. Now, in order to carry these off into this swirling mass of awesomeness in the centre, I now need to treat the centre accordingly. I need this to start flowing and moving, because this whole painting is all about flow. So what I'm going to do now, this is a really, really critical moment. Okay? I'm not underplaying this or overplaying it, it really is. If I can find what I'm looking for on the shelf. There we go, right. Is that the last one, is it? Oh, I need to order some thinners, dude. Don't let me forget. Right, okay, so this is going to be quite an important one, look. Ah, Funny Fox has made a donation. Thank you very much, Funny Fox.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, Funny Fox. That's very kind of you, very much appreciated. I'd raise a drink to you, but I certainly don't want to start drinking this, alright? Yes, it's for the cappuccino fund, is it? Thank you.
I'll let him have that one.
He's good to me in the end. He's good. Right then, okay guys, so are we still on corner cam, are we, dude? Right, so, we should get up there. So here we go. We're going in neat with thinners. I normally do it with a spray. Not tonight. We gotta go for the big one tonight. So this is where I gotta be careful. This is gonna go on to this fresh paint. This is where it can go horribly wrong in a heartbeat. Fortunately, because everything else is dry, I can actually kneel down on it. So now we're on the long cam. We're gonna get this on. We're gonna start. This is gonna start to help things move a little bit. So I'm just gonna be quite selective. Look, yes, look. Maybe it's going to try and zoom in now, and you're hopefully going to start to see what happens, particularly on the edges of these paints. So just wait for a second while it focuses. Now this is all going to start and kind of mould together and produce some of these amazing shapes. But again, you can go completely nuts with it, and it all goes horribly wrong. Now, I've got an added problem this evening. You might all think, oh, this is all swimming, Ed. This is easy, isn't it? You know, I've got no barrier really to it falling off past the circle, so I've got to absolutely make sure nothing comes past this barrier here. I just can't afford that to happen. So whilst I need all this to flow and do amazing things, I can't go too ballistic on it. And there is never really an easy way of trying to gauge whether you've got enough or too much. So we've already got a little bit of bleed here, so I've got to be so super careful. So I know I can get away with the corners okay. So I'm just going to try and tease it in a little bit. There we go, that's okay. So I've got to watch the bleed. Yes, look, this is a great illustration of what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we're on the overhead, dude. See this? See this here? It's already bled into the orange, look. So that I do not want. I'm going to bring that back a little bit. I'm going to have to keep my eyes on what goes on these to make sure that I don't get too much bleed. If it goes beyond the that rocket red line, I'm in trouble. I'm in a lot of trouble. This is good here. I've got natural barrier with the purple. That's great. I haven't gone beyond that with the thinners. Same here. I haven't gone beyond it, but a little bit has come over the edge. So this is going now to start to develop. Okay, so before I do anything else, I'm going to get 2 out of the other 4 colours on, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, right, so I must make sure my thinners isn't mixed up with other colourless liquids, otherwise I'm going to be in trouble. Right then guys, let's take a little vote, shall we? So shall we go for green, blue, gold or white? Let me know what you think. So Ada's going to have a bit of a zoom in now, while I say hello. Sonia joined us on Facebook, and to Mona as well. Good evening to both of you. Very nice to see you here. And to Darlene and to Natalie. And nice of you to join us. Lucy Blake has joined us on YouTube. Good evening. Well, apparently the audio makes me sound like a sheep or a goat. Excellent. I'll have you know, actually, that I'm like that in real life. Oh, this is fun. Right, okay, so this is good so far. So now I want to introduce 2 more colours. So we've got white with gold. Let's have a look. So let me explain to you, actually, that's a very good point. My voice does burble because of the resonance of the outlet and the flaps inside my mask. So what happens is, if I reach a certain frequency, the flaps internally vibrate very quickly, and it gives a kind of warbled kind of sound. So that's the reason why you would hear that, okay? Just to explain it. It's a technical thing with the mask. Resonance and frequencies, no doubt. Right, buddy, what have we got as the gold? Blue, oh, Daisy, blue with blue hearts. Right, okay, I think Denise Weeks has pretty much got it right. Lime green, gold and white. But we have to start with blue. I think if Daisy has given us all those blue hearts in the chat column, we've got to go in with some Suarez blue, haven't we? Shall we, what do you think then, guys? Should we do this? Should we actually do it? Should we use the Suarez blue? Should we do it? Excuse me. Yeah, I think we got to do it. I think we've absolutely got to do it. Right, here we go. Just for you, Daisy. I wasn't going to do blue, actually. I was going to do blue at the end. Let's just change my plans. Right. Okay, here we go. Right, if you've forgotten, look, if you've forgotten how amazing, let's get under a light. There we go. Now, this has got an epic metallic in it. It's just so difficult for you to see. You really have to see it for real. Try and get this on as many paintings as possible. Why, you may ask? Because it's awesome. Right then, back into my favourite kneading spot. Amen. Alright, okay, so blue. This is really going to mess things up now because we've got quite a warm, complementary palette, and now we're going to go, no, I'm going in with blue. Right, here we go. Let's not mess around. Okay. So a drop up there. So let's bring it in nicely there. That's nice. Let's get, I think this is crying out here. Let's get one in there. Now a lot of this is going to blend together, of course, don't forget. That's a nice one. Let's get a couple of drops in the centre here. Ooh, oh, look at that go. Beautiful. Yay. He's going to try his best to zoom in on those two luscious pools there. Let's go for another one there. Happy days. Let's get a single out here because I'm going to go in with something else there. Right, so what have we got? Oh dear, look, I've just put some blue on there. Never mind. Meant to be there. Right, let's get some down here. Let's get a couple of little flows. Maybe on through there. Don't forget, I'm going to get natural green where this hits the yellow anyway, so I'm not too concerned about hitting that because it's going to make a beautiful green. Okay, that's good. So we've got splatters of blue. Let's get a couple down here. Oh, this is nice. This is shaping up to be a corker. Oh, really excited now. Look at that on the overhead. I bet those colours are popping like they're hot, aren't they? Okay. Right, let's get one in there as well. Now, these are going to spread out, guys, so I think that's okay just for the blue at the moment. I want these to be sort of accents because I want to really build that white and gold into the centre, so that's fine so far. No problem. Right, okay, so that's a good question, Funny Fox. Are there any more Suarez specific colours you would like to develop? Suarez orange, maybe. Woo, that is nice. Yeah, a lot of this, Funny Fox, and for any of you who might be interested about colours, we do have two developed specifically for us, which is a Viola and the Suarez blue. So far we haven't yet got around to doing anything any more than that. It's just about time, and those that are developing the paints for us, what they can do and blend that becomes a successful colour. But in time, yeah, I mean, orange is my favourite colour. I would love to do a Suarez orange. I think that would be insane. So yeah, I definitely think we've got to do that before too long. But thanks for the question, Funny Fox. Any more questions, please let us know. Okay, where are we at then? So, what did I look at? Yes. Richard Wills, looks like a clogged artery. Goodness me, Richard, what on earth's going on inside your arteries to have them looking like that? Dear, have a word.
Say what?
Have a word, Richard. Right, let's see lime green. Hey, if you've got lime green in your arteries, you've got some serious issues. Right, ready with the green then, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Right, let's get the movement right. And I pretty much want to do that. Right, okay. Let's do this. Nice, that will do. I'm on the other side, but I'm not going to go around the others. I'm just going to do it on two sides, I think. Yeah, they're nice. They're starting to meet. Oh, yeah, look, they're even diffusing in the centre now. Wowzers. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to leave that at 2 just for now. We'll keep the lid off and loose just in case we need to come back to that. Because now, dun dun dun, we are going to go with the gold. Gold, gold, gold. Oh, Ian Holmes says flame front or path of combustion. Oh, I think we need a round of applause for Ian on that one. Wow, that's fantastic. Ian, don't let me forget that. That's great. Colin and Angela and Claire McShane. Hello, Claire. Hey, hope your old man's good as well, and everybody. It's nice to see you. Hey, guys, don't forget, if you are new here, whatever platform you're watching on, don't forget to give us, give us a subscribe. You know, it's very important for the channel, helps us, keeps us going. So if you are new, subscribe, go watch some of the videos, because we do this most weeks and it's great fun. And remember to check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/SuarezArt. Helps keep the tech going. Anything you do for us, we're giving away loads of stuff. We're giving you regular updates, exclusive things, as I'm sure James and Funny Fox and Antonia and Ian will attest to. We're giving away the wall calendars, depending on if you're high or low level. But we're going to get Suarez calendars this year, totally exclusive. There's only 100 of each being made for worldwide. And if you're a patron, you are going to get one. It's as simple as that, in one form or another. Plus discount codes for your merch. Honestly, it pays for itself 10 times over. So it all helps us keep going, guys. Okay, brilliant. Right. So the lime green look has disappeared. Where's it gone, Ed? I can't see it. So now we're going on with the gold, and then we're going to start filling in some of the gaps. Okay, right. So let's do some gap filling here with the gold. On there, yes, nice. That's what we want. These are like asteroids or fields of booming rock. Let's go for some lines. I'm going to be quite loose with this now because I want it to do some infills. Let's do it here. Very nice. Let's get something in the middle. Yeah, beautiful. Let's get some loops going. Now we're going to be very, very free here. I'll try not to lose you on the microphone because I'm bending and stretching quite a lot now. Let's get a loop over there to mess that up. Beautiful. It's going to have such a gorgeous refractive quality, this, when it dries. Honestly, if you could see them for real, you'd completely understand what I meant. Let's get a big gold section up there. Look, that's great. I'm really encouraged by the way that the lines are holding themselves. This is great news. So we're going to get more gold in there. A lot of this is going to get sucked up as we go along. Okay, one from the corner. Let's get another one down here. Then we're going to go on chest cam so you guys can see just how incredible this looks. Oh, no, I'm feeling it now. Look, come on, Ed, just get it on. Just get it on. Stop being so silly. There we go. That's what you've come here for, isn't it? See it all slapped on. Let's not care. I'm doing the things everyone wants to do. Look, here we go. Let's live the dream. Woo! Right. Let's go to chest cam. Here we go. Let's get down low. Nice. See how the cells are developing already? All these cross sections and this drama and this intrigue. Marvellous, my goodness me. And over here, look, you can see how the gold is starting to develop. Fan-flippin-tastic, that. Beautiful. Nice. Right. Woohoo! So, Amy's going to zoom on that, and I'm going to get the white out. We're on colour number 10, believe it or not. What did I just do with my can of gold? Did I just chuck it in the bin because I've used it? Oh, I have. Alright, I've done it with the bin then. Oh, right, okay. We are definitely making some progress now. Nice. Right, tempted for a dash of pink and a dash of white. So let's find... Oh, yes, I know. I know, he said. Oh, this is a new one. I don't think we've debuted this one yet. This is Pantone 231C. Oh, wowzers. Wait till you get a load of this. Honestly. I'm not kidding you. This is the bomb, this is. Let me show you this. I'm going to come up to the camera. Yeah, this just needs a little... It doesn't need a lot, does it? It doesn't need a lot, does it? Check this out. It's a Pantone Color used in the printing industry, yes. We got access to... I don't know how many Pantone Colors there are, probably a million or so, but look at this. Unbelievable. Should we get some on? Let's do it. Come on. Should we do it, mate? Should we do it?
Do it! Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it, mate!
Look at that. Fantastic. Great big thing of pink going through the middle. Let's bring it out from this side. Don't care, just from two opposing sides. Fantastic. I love this colour so much. That's great. Lid back on. Got to go in with the white, haven't we, before we give it a jolly good spray and fill up some of those gaps. This is looking stunning. I might have to tidy the corners up as well. Oh, it's all going on all of a sudden, isn't it? Can't cope. Right, corner cams on, off we go. Let's get another couple of those. Let's get the white on. Tempted to go at it with a wooden spoon, but I don't want to mess this up now. It's just the kind of guy I am. Now, we're going to need a lot of white here. We're going to need a lot of white. White is a very unusual colour with its density. Don't want to bore you. Don't want to bore you. Send you to sleep. But white has a habit of disappearing underneath everything. So we have to be very careful with white, I assure you. Now, interestingly, as you can see on the long cam here, let me get down. See how all these flows are really starting to merge into one another now. So all these tiny little gaps suddenly start to get filled up. It's an amazing thing that happens with the paint when you treat it with the right ingredients. So phenomenal. I mean, there are some things we're going to do with this to finish it off, but we are totally getting there, guys. I'm loving this. Now, these are my really key important strokes here. Now, I've really got to be so careful where I get the white. My thought process now is to define this in a couple of different areas, and I think I definitely need to go across all 4 of the arcs. It's just a question of where. And I think I need to go quite near the orange, so I think that's what I'm going to do next, alright? So, overhead and corner cam, in for a penny, in for a pound. Right, there's number 1. Okay, let's do the same on 2, so we're going from this side. Nice, that'll do. Oh, yes, this is what we want. This is lovely. This is what we want. So we're going from left to right on each occasion, so it keeps the flow of the density of paint consistent, so I don't have 2 of the thick tails together and 2 of the thin ones. So we're going to keep the left to right consistency going. Yes, 1,000 times yes. We'll let that sort of pad itself down. Now we're starting to move. Oh, I almost forget I'm on air then. I nearly said a rude word, but that's how excited I am. You don't get this on Netflix, do you? No, you don't. Right then, okay. Interesting look. See how we've kind of lost the white now, where the, see what I mean? It just has this ability just to completely disappear over on this side. Ah! But that's not to worry, not to worry. I'm going to pop a few more lines through the centre. But I'm going to make these lines a little bit smaller, and I'm going to do it from a higher height. And I'm not going to be too precious about these. As long as they're contained within the centre, I am good with that. So we're going to come right to left this time, but we're going from a different direction. So these are just some small highlights. Okay, see what we can gather now. All they are, just highlights. A lot of these will disappear anyway. This helps form this motion. This motion is all about, you know, it's this in and this out and this contraction and expansion. You know, that's the kind of thing I'm hoping to get from it. Right, let's get those few little tails into the centre. Beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely loving that. That pink is literally popping. Nice. So my last kind of thoughts here are maybe to feature a little bit of that rocket red in some very small quantities, because, you know, we've got all this on the outside, but it kind of almost shuts itself off. So I want to try and reintroduce that into the centre, so we're kind of linking the inside with the outside, if that makes some kind of sense. Right, okay, let's hoping that that does make some sense. Let's get some of this into the cup. Oh no, a big globby bit just fell in there. Darn it. No, I need to fish that out. I can't have globby bits in the painting. No, missus. Oh look, I've got to fish it out. Oh no, no. Oh, there it is. I can see it.
No, God!
Oh, get out.
God, please,
Not
no!
invited.
No!
Okay, fabulous. Right, because there is something I'm tempted to do with this. I'll tell you about that in a second, so please don't go away with me, because it might be a bit controversial. Right, let's get some of that on. Okay, brilliant. Couple there. Let's get that there. Nice. Oh, that was more than I anticipated. Right, let's get the next one on. I can see a big globby bit. No, don't get the globby bit in there. That's fine, we're okay. Right, let's just get this one in here. Funny Fox, I'll be back to you in a second. Great question you're asking. But let's just bang this on. Alright, got to concentrate for a second. Woo! Nice, that's better. Right, so Funny Fox, you asked, is white the heaviest of the colours? No, it isn't actually. Black is. But white is kind of the next heaviest. But everything really entirely depends on what it's going on to and how it reacts to that, if I'm honest. So you just kind of have to be aware that at some point, depending if you're white onto black, then the white's going to sit on top. Unless the black is very heavy and thin down. If it's thin down, the white, being a thicker and heavier one, sinks underneath and the thinned paint reforms over the top, which is great, gives you one kind of effect. If the paints are straight from the tin, then the white is slightly less dense than the black, so the white will tend to sit above. So understanding these little nuances in the paint just help you to, to work out what it is you can do with them, and consequently what kind of painting you can make. So it's all great that it has these different properties, but it's just understanding what they do really does help you. I got to think we've got to take some more blue in here, haven't we? We need some blue, I think. What do we think on the blue? I'm just going to consult with AD because he can see on the overhead better than me. I think we maybe just need to do a little river in the centre. So let's see if that sinks. So this will help you know, Funny Fox, is what you just said about whether the paint sinks or floats. The ends of this should start to delineate a little bit. This is because it's got a metallic compound in. It should spread, so we should see this start to spread out. No, that's the hope for it anyway. Yeah, so the metallics are a completely different world. They're a complete law unto themselves. They really are. Okay, I'm just thinking. I mean, I absolutely love this. There's just maybe one more colour I need to add to that, and it's a little kind of aqua teal colour. It's actually called water blue, even though it's nothing like blue. And I just want a couple of random little highlights, just here and there. So whilst AD gets the zoom, we're going to say do some more shout outs in a moment, so don't go away. And right, just need to get a couple of highlights in. Okay. I definitely need one over there in the yellow, so I think this is developing really nicely here. So I think maybe I'll get a little curl. There we go, that's quite nice. Oh, this is called water blue, which is a RAL colour. Amongst you. There we go, just some small little features just here and there. It just adds a little bit more. There we go, that's it. I don't know what the word I was looking for, but whatever it adds, I've just added it. A soup song, thanks mate. There we go. Okay. Happy days and then some. Right, okay, so I'm just about to say give some more shout outs, and we've got to give it a little bit of spray. Okay, in a moment, but I just want to address something that well, if you were here last week, you may or may not have seen in we had a couple of comments about people not thinking that we didn't do everything here ourselves, and we kind of like had additional help. Let me assure you, guys and girls, we don't have any outside assistance. It is AD and myself. We do everything, the painting, the stretching, the tech, everything, let me assure you, is all done by us. You know, there are no third parties involved for doing this and that and the other. You know, the masks are printed by a company, you know, like most people do who want to get them, they're done by a third party. But everything you see on all of the videos, it's all us. We do the absolute lot. I'm proud of it, we are too. So I hope that just addresses any of those questions that anyone has had. Into thinking, how on earth do we get so much done? We just don't sleep much. And we're very committed to what we do. Very committed to what we do. Okay, fantastic. So, just before I give it a spray, got to change these gloves. Oh my word. Hands are very, very wet. So give me a second, guys, and we're going to finish off with a nice spray. Angela Smith, something needed on the right side corner. Yeah, potentially, Angela. Yeah, I did look at that earlier on. Yeah, it's Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you could be right. Could be right. Eldar Rudman, hello, how are you doing? Yazark, so glad to have caught this even though I'm late. That's alright, you're forgiven, don't you worry. Neon Green says Daisy Longmire, haven't got any. Special sauce. Katie's asking what special sauce is. Shall I tell you? Oh, just as I say, Mark, hello, Bucky is watching on Facebook. Good evening to you. Michael Forrest, I'm spent. That's great. Thank you, Michael. Linda C. Calendar McLean is watching. Hi, Linda, great to see you today. Right. Bear with me. So Eldar said hello. We've translated that. Hello, Eldar Rudman. Hello back to you. Thanks, Amy, for doing an instant translation. Well done, mate. Okay. Bear with me a sec. Okay. And that's what special sauce is. Okay, so now you know. I didn't think I'd ever tell anyone what was inside it, but now you know. Now you know exactly what this is. All right, should we get now you've got it? All the secrets are. Should we get a spray with it? I think so. Yeah. Right. Okay, let's give that a spray. Okay, right. So. Oh, right. Hang on. What's happened there? Right. Why is that? Not, no, it's not actually spraying as a spray. Hang on. Ooh. Oh, we could have some fun with that. Yeah, no, it's a straightforward thing instead of an actual physical psst. What do you call that? Oh well, I'll just have to go with that one. Oh, I'm going to have to be very careful. Oh, Lord. Pressure. Right, we're giving this a spray now. Yeah, purple has disappeared a bit, hasn't it? But you'll be surprised actually as it develops. It'll start to come back. Right, okay, that's enough special sauce, I think. Oh, right, okay, so we've still got the white going on, that's fine. There's a couple of things now I just need to do. And that's, I just want to make sure these edges don't move too far. So here we go, we've got the purple disappearing. No, we haven't. We're going to see it all flood back a little bit now. There we go. That's better. We now just bring these lines out a little bit. That's what we need, isn't it? Yes, because I've got some gaps. And what gaps? We don't want gaps. So again, I'm waiting the squeegee out to one side. Let's get the gaps filled. If we're going to do it on one piece, we'll do it on the next. Beautiful, happy days. Oh yes, yes, that's nice. This is what it needs. This is what it needs. Right. So we're going to do the same on this one. We're going to drag it the other way. Look, we've got an abundance of paint at this end. So I'm going to bring it through into the purple down here, alright? But again, I'm only weighting it to one side. Now I'm tempted now, I don't know who it was who said it about this corner here, but yeah, I could, in theory, I could really extend that round here. Oh, it's a dangerous game to play. Ooh. Right, let's just see if I can pull that the other way. Got to concentrate just a second, guys. Just bear with me. Stressy this. Okay. Best laid plans and all that. Bring this out just a little bit. No, mate. Find it. Yeah, okay. Let's have a think a second. Can you hear me, guys? Can you hear? Some people saying no sound. Maybe you can hear me, okay? Can everyone hear me? Testing! 1, 2, 3. Hello, London calling. Getting that, everyone? Can you hear me? He's getting it, he can hear me. Unfortunately, he said. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. Always one, aren't they? Right, okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. So we've got those Oh, it's really wrestling on that edge, isn't it? What can we do here? Talking of edges. Just can't afford to work that anymore, I don't think. That one's fine, we've got the orange laid down. I just need to do something here. Okay, I think that's probably as far as we're going to go on that. Let's just see what I'm doing on the edge here. Okay, let's see if I need to do anything else with these defined lines. Oh, blimey, O'Reilly, this is a right one, isn't it? Now I'm just stuck with this edge now. Got to do something with the edge. The edge. I think I might have to go in with a scraper here, actually. Alright, so we're really up against it now. Scrapers. Darn it, where's my scrapers gone? I can't have used the last of them, have I? Oh no, this will be a disaster! Oh, that's it, I'm going to have to fish in the bin. Yes! We've got one in the bin! Right.
Yay! Yay!
Right, so I'm going to nip some from here. Sorry, steal. And let's see if we can redefine the line here. Hands and knees for you. That's commitment, isn't it? Right, let's bring this out. Let's bring that out. Now I can get rid of some of this with thinners if I need to. Okay, so what I can do. So I've been asked about the red and the white. Yes, the red and white will make a kind of a dusky pink. But yeah, I have actually put pink in there anyway. Okay, fine. So let's just spread this out. I'm really having to think on my feet now. Get rid of the white, the line. I just need to kind of fade this out a little bit. Let's just see what we can do. Oh, you've been really patient, everyone. Thanks very much. We're just having to get myself out of a little hole here, and then we're back in the room. Hope you're enjoying yourselves this evening, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. Right, let's just get rid of that line. Okay. Okay, well that's interesting. Okay, at least we've made a little bit more of the corner now. That's quite faded out. Actually, I don't mind that. That's quite interesting. That's given us something interesting. So I think I'm probably gonna replicate that on this side, and then we're definitely gonna be done. So I'm gonna steal, I'll be cheeky, the paint from this side. Nice. I'm gonna do the same again. See if we can get a decent couple of arcs going. Let's just maneuver this down. Where I'm going to steal it from here. Let's go the other way with the purple, and we'll fuse both together, and then hopefully as I spray this we're going to just then taper it back a little bit, and then I'm going to give this a spray with special sauce as well, and then it doesn't matter if it flows into it a little bit, okay, because we're getting some utterly epic features in the corner which I'm really happy with. Okay, so let's just delineate this a little bit. So we can afford it to have our dusty pinks now. Alright, so this is sort of going off into space, that kind of thing. Where's my scraper? Can't find my scraper. Where's my scraper gone? Oh no! Ah, there we go. Oh no! Right, okay. Let's do that. Concentrate now here, guys. Alright, let's get that dried off. See, I say he doesn't always get a plan. But it's not like, yeah, of course there's a plan, but it's quite a loose one. I mean, you have to, for things this big and, you know, these intricacy levels and colours and all the rest of the things, I think you still have to keep things, your brain fairly fluid. You know, so we've done a reaction to what was going on there, which is probably what needed to be. So, you know, thank you to mentioning about the right-hand corner, and apologies for not remembering who said it, but you are absolutely right, so thank you for pointing that out. You're right, as we've gone along it definitely needed something, so hopefully that's gone some way to rectifying that, but yeah, I'm glad we've done that. So let's just blend that a little bit. Nice, we've got a slightly better corner now. That's kind of matched those two up there, a bit like comic tails. And don't forget, this will get stretched around the frame, so the edges don't really matter at all. You can lose 10 centimeters all the way around the edge when this eventually goes on its frame. Yeah, okay. Well, some very, very interesting effects and everything on there, guys. I'm very, very happy with that. It's just going to show you with the chest cam, because I want to put a last little drop of rocket red in, which I'm going to do on this line down here where we've diffused the gold into the black. Honestly, wow. I wish you could see it here, to be honest, because this looks absolutely outrageous. Let's get these few in here. Okay. Oh, Nancy, that's very kind of you. The next new galaxy name should be called Suarez. I'm sure probably NASA aren't going to go with that. Maybe we should ask them. Okay, fabulous. So let's have a little recap what we've done. Well, we filled everything we did last week, didn't we? Wowzers, we managed to get it done. I didn't even think we'd get it done, guys. I really didn't. But somehow we've got through it. We've got 11 colours in there now. Oh, I think we're kind of almost there now. I think we're actually done. Have you enjoyed yourselves? Goodness me, honestly, I'm sweating so much I can make a pan of chips. Right, who else have we got? Who's stuck around? Angela, Linda, and Stuart. And, oh, this is fantastic to everybody who's watching on Facebook. Thank you so much. That's awesome. The Rita and Ian Holmes, the lady Nancy. Oh, you guys are just the best. Thank you so much. Well, I got a feeling. Love the gold. Perfect. Thanks, Angela. That's very kind. Have we enjoyed it? Something a little bit different tonight, part 2. What do we think to the sort of 2 sessions? You know, where you start one week and finish off the next. Does it work for you? Let us know in the comments. My goodness me, we've created another galaxy and a swirling mass again tonight. This is going to have great fun developing as the evening and tomorrow goes on. And I can't wait to show you the photos, because guess what? We're going to be doing exactly the same this time next week. Yes, indeed. We are going to be back doing more crazy stuff here at Suarez HQ. Never the same twice. Ah, guys, listen, thank you so much for joining us. What can I say? It's been emotional. It's been amazing. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you've donated, thank you so much to Funny Fox. Thank you so much to Katie for your donations. Every little helps keep all this going for us. And trust me, it costs a lot of money to do this every week. But thank you. And thank you everybody for tuning in. It is really, really, really amazing of you. Don't forget, we've got a full range of merchandise on Teespring. Adie's going to pop that up on the PC for you now. We've got a range of all kinds of stuff, from t-shirts to face masks to leggings to mugs. Oh, guys, you know you've seen it. It's just fantastic. We keep adding to it all the time. Go check it out. Have yourselves a little look. And what else can I say? Thank you so much for joining us this evening. My goodness me, hasn't it been a great one? Yes, it has indeed. Wherever you go, whatever you're doing and whoever you're with, have a fantastic rest of the evening, everybody. Thank you from Adie and myself for joining us this evening. Adie, would you like to say something?
Just to say thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Obviously, tell your friends, tell your family. You know, we're always trying to push the channel. We are going up slowly with our subscribers. We do want to hit that sort of 100,000 mark, and, you know, slowly with your help, we're doing that. And don't forget, obviously, when we hit milestones, we give away paintings, we give away things, and we'll be doing the same when we hit the milestones. So thanks again, and hopefully we'll see you all next week.
Yeah, couldn't have said it better myself. So guys, on behalf of us both, have a great rest of week. We'll be back at the same time, same places next week, doing it all over again for your benefit and your enjoyment. We love doing it, and it wouldn't be the same without you. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. And on behalf of us both here at Suarez HQ, a big bon voyage, and we are out of here.